Y'all boy tap in with your boy Boston Richey, man. We tuned in with Big Facts, man. Letting this shit be known, man.
You're listening to Big Facts with Big Bank and DJ Scream.
Live from the Trap Music Museum, it's your girl, Baby Jade, and we're having a special I'd Rather Hang with Jade edition of Big Facts podcast. Shout out to my brothers, DJ Scream and Bank. They weren't able to be here today, but we have a special guest in the building, and we're going to talk about some Florida shit. We're going to talk about some music shit, and we're also going to get to the bottom of a lot of things that have been going on. How you feeling today?
Sure feeling good.
So first off, let's start off by telling people, who is Boston Richey?
That nigga, shit, nah, but shit, I'm just a regular young nigga, man. Getting to it, making music, doing my thing.
Okay, when you were growing up in Jacksonville, like, how was it for you? Like, was it rough?
Tallahassee.
I'm sorry, Tallahassee.
Yeah, it's right there, though.
Yeah. But how was Tallahassee for you, like, when you were growing up? Was it rough? Like, did you have it good? You know what I'm saying? What was it like for you?
Shit, you know, just like the regular story, everybody else growing up in the hood. Like, I ain't gonna say it was too rough, cause shit, like, you know, as long as you feel me, like, when you just growing up, you just like, everybody know you, so it's just like, sometimes, like, it don't never be too rough shit. You know, everybody go through what they go through, certain situations, but it was cool, you know, it's country, though. So, like, we was always behind everybody else, you know, like, shit, other niggas on in other cities. Shit, we probably like 2-3 years always behind, you know what I'm saying? So,
Damn, you think it was that far?
yeah, far. People in our city still catching up.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So when you were coming up, did you stay like, where did you stay at? Did you stay like in the projects, or you stay like in the suburbs,
Yeah, I
or
stayed
where?
in like shit, I ain't gonna lie, like in Tally, you got like the projects and then you got like trailer parks, but they like the projects too, you get what I'm saying? So like, I know y'all don't probably know nothing about no trailer parks though. So
like the real trailer parks with trailers.
yeah, like you got a neighborhood with number trailers in it, probably like 200 trailers.
200 fucking
Yeah,
trailers.
so it's like shit. Them shits be like the project. This shit like the ghetto too. So it's like I don't stay in a trailer park and actually in the bricks, like in a real project. You feel me?
So is the trailer park there kind of like a neighborhood?
Yeah, it's a real neighborhood, big neighborhood.
They
She
got
like
streets and shit like in the
yeah,
middle of
she
that
got
shit
his
and
own
everything?
community.
Wow.
She got own streets, own community, everything. You feel me?
So did you have are you an only child, or do you have brothers and sisters?
Now I got 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
Older or younger?
Shit, I got 2 brothers older than me, a sister older than me, and then my youngest sister, she younger than me.
Okay. Are you close with them?
Yeah, hell yeah. My daddy forced that. Yeah, my daddy don't fuck off. Yeah.
So what made you want to start rapping?
Shit, man, like I don't really like. I had a cousin. My cousin passed away. You feel me?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he was the rapper. He was the artist. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, but I know like growing up in the city, like shit, me and my brother, like we always like we been known in the city like growing up. Like you feel me? Like
Your brother's a rapper too?
nah, no brother don't rap. But I'm
He's
saying
just
like
a street nigga?
yeah, we just always
Okay.
been known in our city. Like everybody always know me. Like shit, our house just be like the house. Everybody in the city used to come through. Like everybody, niggas from the north side, south side.
Your house is like the spot.
My house was the spot, bro. We used to be at my mama's shit 100 deep. My mama them cooking. Dad them let everybody stay the night. But my cousin was the artist though, so shit like he used to just always tell her like, shit, cuz like, but everybody know y'all shit. I feel like shit, niggas know me from y'all boys, so niggas used to be like, man, I feel like y'all boys should try to rap. I used to be like, man, hell nah, cuz we
Kind of like it's only right.
yeah, I used to be like, cuz shit, we gonna support you with this shit. Like we straight, you feel me? So like shit, at the time, you know, my cousin died like 2016. So my cousin died. Shit, I had went and did like 2 years in prison. I did like 2 years in prison, but I got out. And then like my sister baby daddy, her baby daddy is my cousin. They used to be like this, best friends, and he was the engineer. You feel me? But he was like our age, so bro used to be like, man, every day like this nigga used to text me every single day, bro, just get in the studio, let's just fuck off real quick.
Yeah.
I used to be like, man, I'm getting money. I'm straight. I ain't getting no motherfucking studio. I can't rap. It ain't for me.
Yeah.
Man, one night, bro, like 3 in the morning, I just went over there. Like, my sister was staying in the bottom of the projects, feel me? So I just went over there at 3 in the morning, recorded some shit with them. But I was just sending the niggas in my hood.
Yeah.
They just like, shit, I ain't gonna lie, the shit sound good. But you know how a nigga do you, like, when a nigga your homeboy, a nigga just be on some shit like, man, yeah, you straight, but you know, in the nigga head, nigga be like, man, I don't fuck with that shit.
Right.
But like, nigga had me geeked over, so shit, I just want to start just getting that bitch back to back.
Okay, so in your personal opinion, what do you think it is that separates you from the rest of the Florida rappers?
Shit, I don't know. Like a lot of people tell me like I don't really got like a Florida swag, but I don't know. Shit, I don't know. Probably just the way I pop my shit, the way I talk, like the way I rap my shit. You feel me? I don't know. I really don't know for real.
Who were you like? Who did you listen to like this on the Florida style when you were coming up?
Shit, man, you got man Yak one
Mm.
yeah, shit. Like we from if you from Florida, like shit, we all grow up with Yak. Like you feel
Yes.
me? Listening to him, like we was all jits when he was local. We was listening to him, so
Yeah.
like we grow with him. So like that was one of the main persons I was listening to every day.
And nobody else?
Shit, I got a couple people like goddamn.
Like none of the like not I mean, not the older crew, but you know, like the crew that was like older than you.
Like what?
Like the Trick Daddies and the
Yeah, I got
Rosses
niggas like
and shit
Plies.
that. Yeah.
Shit, Plies. Shit, Plies. I used to listen to Trick, but like I used to listen to Trick like through my dad and them and shit like
Yeah.
that. But like Plies was another person I listened to like heavy, like growing up as a jit though. Like he was another person that just like had a big impact on Florida that I always listened to.
What about T-Pain?
T-Pain, me and T-Pain from the same hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody listen to T-Pain.
Cause they, cause like people, they haven't really compared you to T-Pain, but they're
Yeah.
just saying like, there's not been anybody since.
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
but
I wouldn't
you,
say like everybody else me since like shit. Yeah, T-Pain make good music though, but it's like shit. I like we shit. Everybody listen to T-Pain growing up too. You feel me? So like, yeah.
So how did it make you feel when people started basically saying that Bullseye 2 was the reason that Russell Wilson had fallen off?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, shit. I got a conscience, so at first I was like, we turned. I was like, we turned up. But then, like, shit, you know, when it first hit and then it blows, I'm like, shit, bitch, we turned. You know, I'm on the ground, like, well, I need to get it right.
Yeah.
But this shit at the time, like, damn, boy, I hope we ain't fucking with bro mental for real, like, type shit. But it's all cool, though. I don't know shit. I hope not.
If you had something that you could say to him, what would you say?
Shit, stay consistent. Shit. I mean, like, shit, you gotta know, like, one thing I learned, shit, like, you ain't made it that far from nowhere. Like, everybody have their bad seasons and shit, but, like, they go through certain shit, they fuck up a lot, shit.
Yeah.
You where you at for some reason, so it's like, shit, you got to keep going for real.
Okay, so what are some of the things that you think makes you so popular, like, with the ladies?
Money. Shit, money. Man, females like money. I just be on shit like if I fuck with you, shit like we fucking like if I fuck with you, I'm gonna spend some money on you. Like,
so you buying Birkins and shit?
I ain't bought no Birkin yet. I almost bought one shit. Once somebody almost had it out.
She fucked it up.
She ain't fuck it up. I fucked it up. So shit, I had to really just fall back real quick till we get back on right standing, so I can go ahead and yeah.
So how does it make you feel that you have such a large female fan base that is really like ride or die for you?
Shit, it feel good because like you gotta think about like not to discredit a lot of niggas like a lot of niggas like they don't really like go that extra mile for a nigga when it come to music. Like, oh, I'm finna go buy your shit.
Yeah.
I'm finna go do this. Like, you gotta even think about it like if an event going on in my city, my niggas gonna be on shit like, oh yeah, boy, he finna bring the hoes out. So nigga going for the hoes, you get what I'm saying? So like the females really just like shit, they be what it is though. Like that shit a blessing for real.
Yeah, because they gonna spend money, they gonna support.
They gonna spend money, they gonna support, they gonna share your shit.
They gonna go to
gonna
war with anybody on the internet.
Yeah,
like
hell yeah, they ready to argue a bitch down. Man, I post some shit like, man, I ain't tricking no more. Them hoes they on my back like, nah. Man, you don't start this shit, we dying like this.
Yeah.
Like, females rather die for real.
Right. So do you have kids?
Yeah, I got one son.
Okay, how old is he?
8 months.
Oh, so he's like a baby.
He fresh one.
What do you like plan on teaching him so that he can be a little bit different from you and not make the same mistakes?
Shit, one thing I just want to have my son just be big on is like, cause like growing up, I ain't like one thing, but my mom and daddy, but they always made it for sure they priority like to make us have us straight. Like, you feel me? We might not growing up, we might not have like all the J's and shit because they couldn't afford it, but shit, we had some. You know what I'm saying? But I want to have my son like, 'cause, like when I was growing up, you know, my daddy got it to the point like, shit, y'all want to thug, shit, y'all think with me now, cause I rather teach y'all how to thug than goddamn let another nigga I don't even know teach y'all. But I just want to teach my son like shit, like, you know, growing up from all we thought was like the streets is the way. Like you gotta be a street nigga to do this. You gotta like sell drugs. I just want to have my son focus on the point like shit. We ain't gotta go through none of this shit to get no money. Or get no hoes to get nothing. Like you feel me? It's another way out of this shit. Like it's plenty of ways out of this shit. And that's what I'm saying.
Without taking a risk.
Without taking a risk. Like it's plenty of ways. Shit, you got niggas like as I had doing YouTube, getting more money than rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
So like a nigga had your mind so brainwashed on shit. But I gotta sell drugs to get this. I gotta sell drugs to get these cars. Cause like shit, growing up, all the dope dealers had all the whips. They had all the bitches. So it's like shit. Like you gotta think as a child growing up in the projects, like my teachers ain't even pulling up and shit like this. The preacher ain't pulling up and shit like this.
Yeah.
Shit, only nigga pulling up like this is a dope nigga, is a dope man. So like over time, that's how a nigga getting brainwashed. We like, damn, but
you kind of equate selling dope with success.
yeah, but I'm finna go get me a pat, bitch. I want them shoes right there. That nigga got on. I don't want them. My teacher ain't got them on. My uncle ain't got them on. My uncle got a job. But I want them. So I just want to show my son like a different way. Like it's a million other ways. You feel me?
So it's no secret that you really kind of like pride yourself on being a fly nigga and, you know, taking care of your appearance and shit like that. So did you teach yourself how to put that shit on, or did somebody kind of have to learn it to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Did you have somebody that you were looking after that kind of showed you the way of how to put that shit on, or?
I don't know. Like I always like just had a passion for fashion, but it's like coming up, like a nigga ain't had the money to buy the shit I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like just like you got. It's just like it was just.
You had to piece that shit up.
I had to piece it up. Like, yeah, okay, like damn, this is what I want. I always knew what I wanted. Like I always knew how I wanted to dress, what type of person, like what type of nigga I want. But you know, like it's a process to everything you want. So like I used to be just like go around these niggas over here, these niggas getting money over here, these niggas fresh as fuck. I go over here and soak game up for them. I go over there for soak from the niggas from the north side, soak game up for him.
Yeah.
I'm over here in my hood soaking game up for the older niggas. So it's just like, at the time, niggas just thinking I'm just like a young nigga just coming around. I just want to hang out. But I'm the whole time, I'm just stealing game from everybody. I'm took game from them niggas. They put me down over here. So it's just like over time, like as in this process, I'm really like just staying down and get my money right. So it's like shit, when I got a chance to really do it, shit, I got now.
Give me all that shit.
I got 15 years to go from now. Shit I've been wanting to do. So it's like I got this shit lined up. You feel me? For real. So it's like,
right.
I always just take it from other niggas like, damn, I like how he dress, but I want to do it different. You feel me? So that was one of them things.
Okay, so you just signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Epic. Tell the people a little bit about how that whole deal came about and who was involved in that process.
Shit, that deal, it came out about like, it came out through like, you know, through, cause you know, Pluto, he signed with Epic too. Mm-hmm. But you know, shit, I already had probably like, about 10, I probably had about like 10 deals already on the table. Mm-hmm. Like every label, like I was having labels putting up on me in Miami while I was at Pluto shit, just like, yeah, niggas throwing like, we'll do 5 M's, we'll do goddamn 7 M's, like, our people every day, like motherfuckers from every label just pulling up on me in the studio. I'm playing my unreleased shit. These motherfuckers in here like, boy, but I'm ready to like, sign right now. Let's do it. But you know, it's just like, shit, I'm signing Pluto, so it's just like, it's only right I go with the label he with, shit, you know what I'm saying? It kind of be like
an in-house
go against
family.
The grain. Like, it's an in-house thing, so like, I go against the grain, I go over here. I'm already with bruh, so I'm always just like, you feel me? Mm-hmm. I feel like, shit, this is going to be the best route for me as in like this point I'm in my life right now, you feel me?
So when you signed your deal, did you signing the deal kind of make your family and friends view you in a different light? Kind of meaning like, did it kind of make the people that you were close to feel entitled because they felt like you had more to give now because you signed the deal and you got like all these millions of dollars?
Shit, it made it, man. It made it. I ain't even gonna speak on fam. It made the niggas I don't even really fuck with like that feel entitled. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, bro, like, you don't even know how, like, niggas just, like, even niggas, like, I don't just kick shit with, like, you know, you got, like, some niggas from your hood that you ain't never really, like, parlayed with just on some, like, on some gangster shit, like, but these niggas, like, you know, I see you, boy, what's up, boy, let's fall off in the club. It just on some mutual shit, you feel me? Like, the minute a nigga, like, for sure know
Hey, the announcement.
Well, the minute a nigga for sure know you got them M's, you got for sure money, niggas be, boy, you ain't did nothing for the hood, boy, you would have dropped this off over here, drop this off, but like niggas don't understand, like, if I sign a deal for like 20 M's right now, I ain't finna have no fucking 20 M's in my account. Shit, I still gotta get these people this amount of tapes, you feel me?
Yeah,
you got advances, I get this right
now. A marketing budget, I have a recording budget.
So like, it's a lot of shit a nigga don't know. Nigga just said, oh, nigga got 7 M's, boy, nigga 7 M's strong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got M's, but it's like, god damn, my nigga, like, let's work through this shit. Like, I ain't finna just get this money and we finna go buy these cars over here and do this, bitch. We finna work. I still owe these people 3 tapes.
Yeah.
Man, we gotta work, man. I ain't finna go blow all this money on right now. Hell no. Like, niggas just don't know how to, like, let the shit just, like, breathe. Work itself out. Let it breathe. Like, niggas, oh, you got the money right now? Let's go. Nah, like, it don't work like that. Like, you feel me? That's how niggas go broke.
Yeah, okay. So, with the niggas that you're speaking on that are kind of like that, it kind of made me think of a quote that Jeezy had in one of his songs that said, like, red or blue pill, what would you do when the same niggas you love got hate in your blood?
Right.
So, how do you kind of deal with resentment from those people that don't understand that you don't exactly have 7 M's just to fuck off on everybody, and they get mad because they feel like you're being like on some crab shit, but you're actually really just trying to handle your business so that you can have enough to last to be able to help everybody?
Like, how that work out, like I had to say, I'm genuinely like just a good ass nigga, you feel me? So like, I move out my conscience, like, you feel me? If I fuck a nigga over right now, I'ma just be on some shit like, damn, but you know that ain't even true right there, like.
Yeah.
So like, I deal with my conscience. So it's like, if I know my conscience clean, at the end of the day, when it's time for me to lay down, I ain't really gonna dwell on the situation too much. Like, I ain't gonna be on those like, damn, it's on reevaluating and shit like, damn, it's on really being flawed to these boys, or I'm really trying to get this shit to the point where like, damn, boy, we can goddamn do this. We can just get through this little point right here. We can just really go big on it. Like, you feel me? Like, it's even now like, I got niggas that I hang with. I probably got like 6, 7 niggas that I hang with like every day. Like, these niggas, like, every time I move, they move. Like, these niggas don't even go in the house until I go home. Like, I could be in the studio 10 in the AM. These niggas don't went to sleep 3, 4 times. Ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Like, these niggas, like, that understand the process. Like, yeah, I can go do whatever right now. And they know that. I don't hide nothing from my people. They know how much I get out shows. Right. I do promo, 20 bands of promo just to post a nigga shit, but I shoot my niggas, hey, here go 2 bands, here go 2 bands for you, here go a band for you. Like, niggas understand the process, so, like, it's easy to help a nigga that understand the process. Like, nah, we can't spend this right now. Well, I might got this, but we can't spend it right now. We got to keep going. We got to get some more money, you feel me? Like, niggas that ride with me, my 6, 7 niggas that go with me everywhere, like, when I go do shows, they don't pay for nothing.
Yeah.
I pay for hotels, rental cars, flights, whatever, like, and I try to shoot them something out the back end, like, okay, but right now, this what I'm getting for a show, but I can shoot this to you. I can shoot to you. I can't pay you right now, but you with me, shit, you ain't got to pay for nothing. If you pay for something, it's something you want.
Enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because when this shit do get to that point where a nigga up 500 a show, shit, bitch, we ball, bitch, we all gone, bitch, we ain't got nothing to worry about, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's just a process, so it's like, I don't really dwell on the situation too much, like, oh, that nigga think I'm flaw, shit. Like, I had to learn, like, niggas would be around saying, oh, that nigga flaw, that nigga this and that nigga that. But, like, everybody human, so you got to know one thing. When a nigga go lay down, a nigga got to deal with theyself and God. So get what? You know you a fuck up. You know you on some fuck nigga shit. Like, I ain't got to remind you, like, boy, you trying me like you know I ain't one of them.
Right.
You know in your heart, but when you sit back, you like, damn, I'm on some green shit right now. So I just let a nigga heart convict them, you feel me? I don't really got to speak on it or dwell on it too much.
Okay. Do you have any regrets?
Nah, hell no. Nah, I try not to have regrets. Like I just try to be like, just be thankful for everything, whether it be bad or good. You feel me? Cause like I just feel like you don't go through situations if it ain't meant for you to go through. You get what I'm saying?
So you
Like,
feel like there's a reason for everything, and every situation that you go through has a purpose
yeah,
to
it
teach
just
you
I just
something.
feel like it's just like all about how you look at a certain situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like it, I don't feel like sometimes it ain't no bad or good. I just feel like what's your perspective on the situation, how you look towards like how you look at it towards like you could look at it towards in a good way. Like damn, that happened for God to open another door for you. Feel me? Like it's just all about how you look at a certain situation for real.
How do you feel about generational wealth?
Shit, I feel like shit. What you mean by how I feel about it?
Like, how do you feel about it? Do you think it's important? Do you think it really doesn't matter early on? Do you
I feel
think it's
like it's
like some old nigga shit or like
nah,
what?
nah. I feel like it's. I just feel like that shit matter. Like I just feel like if you have a child, I just feel like it's your job to make sure your child do better than you. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I just feel like shit. Like I can't really speak on it because I don't know how to feel to have generational wealth. Like I can't name nobody in my family who got like money, enough
Yeah.
money to like to make sure like okay your kids gonna be straight. So I just feel like that's your due diligence. Like that's your job. Like okay, you done made a child. Now you want your child to like it's a cycle. So then like you want your child to be raised how you was raised and go through the shit you raised, and his son go through it, his daughters go through it.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I just feel like me and my life shit, all that pussy shit stopped now. My jits ain't, but your ass going out here private school. We ain't tolerating none of that whole shit. Oh, my kid ain't been no street nigga, no nothing like.
Yeah.
But like I ain't speaking past tense. Like whatever my son choose to do, that's him. But like
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like me as a person, it's my job to tell you what we not gonna do. I
Right.
can't put no gun in your head and be like, but don't take your ass over there, over there. Boy
Right.
selling drugs over there, but I'm gonna do everything I can, boy. Put that belt on your ass, but we going over here. Private school, but I'm just making to the point where like I don't even want my son to be involved in none of this bullshit like right here. It's a
Right.
better life. Shit. I skipped a lot of my childhood by seeing my daddy go to jail. My mom was struggling. Like
Right.
it's just a natural thing for a man to see his mom struggling. Like damn, but I gotta do whatever to help my mama. Like I was one of them niggas like me and my brother. Seeing like damn, but my mama fucked up, but we fucked up, but we finna go rob, we finna go hit a lick, but we slapping air, but we try to, I finna just help mom do it, like, you feel me? So, like,
Yeah.
I don't want my son to have to feel that phase, like, damn, I gotta do whatever to get some money.
So do you have any like specific things in place, like maybe like a trust fund or like some stocks or some property or something that's in his name to kind of like prevent him from or give him kind of like a head start over other kids for
Shit,
shit
like,
like that?
I got, like, a little thing set up, like I had it set up through my lawyer shit, like, if anything happened, like, I gave my son probably, like, 75% of everything I got, you feel me?
Yeah.
Cars, money, whatever I got, you feel me? So, but like, he said 8 months, so like as it's growing up, I'm still learning it with everything, like how to do all shit myself. So like,
Yeah, it's still fresh.
yeah, I'm still fresh on shit. So as I'm still going through, I'm getting game from everybody. So it's like shit. I know like within the next 5 years, I have a lot of shit lined up. So it's just a process. You feel me?
What's some shit that you like to do in your free time?
Fishing.
What?
Well, yeah. A lot of people don't like. A lot of people don't know that about me. Like, but I love like. But my brother, my daughter, will sit right there and tell you, boy, we bored. I got them fishing. Like I probably say I got that from my grandma. Like my grandma, bro, I ain't gonna lie. My grandma used to take us growing up. My grandma used to take us fishing like every fucking day. My grandma used to take bro, me and my sister and brother fishing. Bro, we used to grow it up like with my grandma, bro. We used to go fishing with her and never catch nothing. Like my grandma used to be catching big shit out there. We used to be fishing in her spot. Like me and my brother be like, man, we ain't doing this shit no more. Grandma
Man, the
tripping.
first time I went fishing, man, I hooked my finger and I ain't been back since. That
Yeah, I
shit,
know that
man,
shit
that
hurt.
shit almost took my finger off, man. That shit was fucked up.
I love fishing. Like
I would have been out here like, man,
actually
with a nub and shit, man. That shit was
that shit hurt,
horrible.
ain't it?
Man,
I
that
actually just
shit,
bought
I
a
cried
crib.
for
I
days.
actually just
Like,
bought a crib with a lake in the back, like
for
on
real.
14 acres, yeah. With a lake in the back. Shit, I be fishing every time. I ain't been home in months though. But like, if I go home one day, I'm gonna be out there back there at the lake fucking out catching fish.
So let me ask you this: since you fish, how do you feel about tilapia?
I eat it.
Yeah, cause you know, like it's not. It's like
I know I done read some shit.
it's some man-made shit. Like
like
you'll
it,
never
though.
go to a lake and catch a tilapia.
Yeah,
like
you'll never.
that shit is crazy.
Shit, we still eat it though. Quit to eat the motherfucker. Niggas quit, boy. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. Boy, I know my baby mama gonna tilapia ass the devil, boy. And that shit be good. I be telling her, boy, we need to cook some tilapia tonight, boy. Man, that shit good. That shit man-made. That shit good.
Okay, other than fishing, what else you like to do? What are some of your other hobbies?
Shit, I like to go shopping. That's another thing. Shit, I like me, shit. If I ain't in the studio or some shit like that, fishing or some shit, I like to dress up and just see how we do it. In my city, it's different. We dress up, get all the whips clean. We just slide through and pop shit on niggas. Like, that's how we do it. In my city, like, it's a trend. Like,
Yeah.
man, we finna get all these whips. We finna clean these bitches up. We finna pull up in a nigga hood. Like, that's how we do in our city.
Like another nigga's hood?
Yeah, that's how we get our point across. We come through. We coming through your hood or
So
something.
the other niggas don't be mad?
Nah, niggas try to get that money up and come back through. It's just like on a shit. Who get?
So it's like a pull-up war.
It's like a pull-up war. Like, I ain't gonna lie. One thing about my city, that shit country and small, but niggas get money in my city. But niggas know they can't fuck with us with these whips and shit. Like, man, we gonna break your back. It's like, and you gotta think about like, before I started buying cars, my people started buying cars. Like, we was in like, in Florida. Like, if you're from Florida, like I don't know if Atlanta do it, but it's like in Florida. Bro, it's a trend, like, it's a big trend, like, bigger than anything. Like, motherfuckers gonna spend every dollar they got on to get a exotic rental. Like, but motherfuckers...
An exotic rental?
Like a lamb truck, like, shit like that.
Like, okay.
Like, motherfuckers gonna go pay, like, $1,500 a day for a week straight just to slide a lamb truck, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know niggas, like, Atlanta, like, you know, a lot of rap likes a lot of money in Atlanta, but, like, Florida... But
man, these niggas up here riding rentals too. That shit
man,
ain't
but
no
like
fucking
in Florida,
different.
These niggas gonna go in the red and come through in the lamb truck. These niggas. So like, we was the first niggas in my city. Like, I kid you not. Like, bro, we was the first niggas that ever like bring a Lamborghini in my city. Like, bro, we had like, bro, I promise dog.
How did that shit feel,
bro? Like my dog in the feds right now. Like from that shit. Like, bro, we had no brought a Lamborghini to the city, dog. Like, see, my dog was wanting for just like some simple shit, fade up here.
Mm-hmm.
But we slime lamb. Bro, I probably we got on like 3 high speed chases in one day. Like, bro, the police was, but these police, dog, these motherfuckers, we had them killed the big. But these people on every corner looking for us, like, bro, so like, my dog had to end up getting fucked up later by the car.
Yeah.
Like, the damn U.S. Marshal don't press the damn people to drop the low on the car, like, with the tracking device.
Oh, shit.
They came to the house, he got caught up on some more shit, but like, bro, like, when people just be tripping, like, on our ass about them bitch, like, bro, them people just be, nigga going to club, police tow that bitch, like, just overt, just cuz, like, man, that shit be hell, like, bro, you couldn't even slide them shits in my city now, it's like, it's more open, but like, 2-3 years ago.
So what about, like, do y'all, like, do the thing where y'all be having, like, the car, like, what am I trying to say? Like, you know how a nigga might have a fucking Honda Civic, like, on some 28s or, like, some retarded shit like that. Like,
what? Man, hey, from Florida, boy, bitch put anything on rims. Boy, on my mama, boy, nigga put boy, I'm talking about 1970 Honda. But see, different,
like, Hondas in
man, that's what I'm telling you. They gonna throw you. But niggas can't afford no version nothing like that. Bro, niggas finna take their mama car and put that bitch on folds. But like, what make it so crazy now? I see like niggas do like you know how like you motherfucker go to like a festival or something, like motherfuckers be on them speakers like, hey, y'all need like them loud ass horns. Yeah. Motherfuckers put them outside their cars. And like from my city, like they put them bitches like brand lie. But nigga come, well, what? You better tell her. But nigga come through, but nigga start a party anywhere. Man, that nigga music so goddamn loud. Nigga got 8 speakers outside that bitch. He ain't got the inside speakers, bro.
So what happens when it rains?
Shit, like, but they have it like up under the bumper, like shit. You get what I'm saying? So like. Bring like shit, some country shit, bro. Like, you gotta see this shit for yourself, bro. You go be like, man, this bitch shit tripping. Man, I'm talking about, bro, them people be tripping. Them people do some shit in my city, boy.
Damn, man.
They fixing anything up, bro. I'm talking about go-karts, whatever they can put their hands on, boy. Nigga throw some rims on that bitch, boy. Swear to you, not lying. Infinities. But nigga got infinities on 30s. Them bitches scraping every time they turn. Like, that how bad niggas be putting them shits on rims, but niggas be
Damn,
tripping, bro.
that's crazy. So, what are some little known facts about Boston that people don't know?
I like fishing. That's one.
Fishing.
I'm real. I'm big on family.
Okay.
I'm big on family. I get a lot of money. A lot of. What can I say?
What else? Come on with it.
I like to dress up. I like to buy cars. I like dogs too. Bullies though. They gotta be a bully though.
You got any?
I got two on. A boy and a girl.
You ever thought about starting a kennel?
We tried, but it's like it's so crazy. Me and my brother bought our dogs. We paid like $5 a piece for them. Like our dogs for like 2.5 years ago. But like we bought them and shit. But like it's like soon we bought our dog, we just went to getting busy. So it's like we foreign gave them bitches to my mama and daddy.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so they still got them bitches right now. But like we just but dogs worse than kids. So it's like we ain't have no time to be.
Especially the female dogs. Because, they be having, their situations and shit. Like,
that's how them dogs be. So, me and my brother ain't have. Me and my brother like, man, but we thought we wanted these bitches, but we ain't got no time. Yeah.
So, basically, you have, like, a new project on the way. I know you haven't named it yet, but can you tell us, like, a little bit about it?
Yeah, I ain't thought of no name yet. I really ain't. I really, like, honestly, like... Where I'm at in life right now, like, I kid you not, I'll tell you no bullshit. Like, them boys will tell you, like, where I'm at right now, I'm in, like, a fucked up predicament because, like, I got so much music. Like,
you can't really, it's hard to decide.
Bro, I got over capacity. Like, bro, I probably make, like, 10 songs a day every day. Like, I'll be geeked up in the studio, bro. I got so much music. So, like, I hear some shit, like, I might have some shit like, yo, but these 10 songs right here, I want to put these down for the tape, but I might go in the studio I might go to the studio for a week straight, make like 100 songs. Mm-hmm. This shit every week I'm calling them people like, nah, hey, scratch them off the list, but I got some new heat.
Right.
So it's like, that's where I'm at really. Like, that's my hardest part of like picking out music. Like anything else, like, I got enough music. I got all the music. I just don't know like which angle to go like with this shit. So that's really been the hold up as of right now, like, cause I really don't know what I want to put on my tape, and I'm just still recording. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. So that's like the hardest part though.
So what is a majority, like what kind of style is a majority of the music on? Is it like shit for the ladies? Is it like some street shit, some club shit? Like
I want to say, like, one thing I can say about my music, I'll probably say, like, my music be in between. Like, it be for the bitches, it be on some street shit, player shit. So I'll be like, I ain't gonna be like, on this tape, like, but I got but I'm putting pressure down, like, I'm on some goddamn, boy. I'm putting pressure down, like,
yeah.
Like, it's like, I be having, like, I don't got no chill shit. I don't got no layback.
Okay.
I ain't got no sitting around and listen to this. I gotta get up.
It's all like
I gotta get up. Like I got that up tempo shit. Like just like that's just like. And right now where I'm at in life, I'm just like back on my young nigga shit. Like I'm just bringing that shit back to the surface with it.
Okay. So I want to just kind of like circle back to the beginning and like when you were coming up and stuff. Yeah. So I heard you talk about like your mom and your dad. Were you raised by them like the whole entire time? Yeah, my mom and dad have been together
for 30 years.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, so your dad was active in your life?
Yeah.
Okay, so when it came like to street shit and when it came to like basically kind of differentiating between right and wrong and knowing codes, morals, and you know what I'm saying, all that kind of shit, was he the one that basically pretty much taught it to you, or did you kind of like come up on that while you were in the streets?
Nah, he like my daddy like was the one like I just like everything like we needed to know we knew just by him, like just not like nigga, nigga. My dad ain't gonna never like a person ain't gonna never sit around and be like, hey, you need to know this, hey, you need to know this, you need to know this. Like
right.
A lot of the game wasn't verbal, like a lot of game was just like a lot of game me and my brother just got from my dad was just about like being with him every day. Right. Watching how he moved, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you with a person every day, you gonna pick up on their traits. So, like,
And their
My dad used to
mannerisms
take, bro,
and
I
all
put
that
it on a
kind of
lot,
shit.
bro. We used to leave school, but my dad used to take us to the hood every single day. Like, that what we used to do our homework at, in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad used to have us with him every day, like, so, like, a lot of games, like, you know, my dad used to, like, drink, and when we used to, like, drink, we used to be on the way home,
Yeah.
you know, he used to just run us down, like, you know, like how a father would do, or somebody,
Right.
like, you look up to, like, you know, once y'all start getting drink and shit get intimate, like on another level, like, yeah, but I went through this. I want y'all not to go this way
Right.
with it. I want to show y'all this. I want to show y'all that. So like a lot of game we got from my dad was just like really just being with him every day, just watching how he move,
Mm-hmm.
watch how he handle niggas, watch how he handle certain situations. So it's like one of them things like damn, we just picked up on it just by being with him. You feel me?
Right. Okay. So I know you said that, you know, you guys spent a lot of time like in the hood with your dad, but were either one of your parents like actively in the streets?
Shit, my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, like it used to be controversy in the house. My mama, boy, my mama used to hate that. My mama used to hate that shit. Like, my mama, boy, I ain't telling my dad used to be like, hey, y'all, hey, Ran J, y'all go take out the trash. That, you know, they call me Jay.
Right.
He'd be like, hey, Ran J, y'all go take out the trash. My daddy be winking his eye. So we already know what the deal is. We go take out the trash, jump right in the whip. My
Right.
daddy come back, run out the crib, jump in the whip, we gone. Mama blowing the phone up, bring my sons back to the crib.
Right.
So that shit, you know that how that was right there.
Okay, so basically, there's been like a lot of talk about like a lot of things that have come up recently. Like,
Yeah, right.
I know what I saw, I know what I heard, I know like what the streets are saying,
Right.
but we're here to pretty much get to the bottom of everything and kind of like allow you to tell your side so that you can have a voice for your fans instead of like some back and forth like internet shit or whatever. So let's start like with the weed thing. When you got pulled over and they found the weed on you and they let you go, like what happened with that situation?
See, like you gotta think about in my I don't know about nobody else, but like in my city, bro, if you probably get caught with like anything under probably like 8 zips, you ain't going to jail. You feel me? You not. I don't know. I don't like it's like when the weed went to like getting legalized and shit. Like I had 2 zips on me. You feel me? I didn't go to jail. Like but it been niggas in the city that get caught with 3, 4 zips that don't go to jail. Like they don't prosecute it. Like the state of the district attorney, like if it ain't no large amount of weed, if you ain't got no crazy 10, 3, 4 plates, 10 plates on you, no shit like that, he ain't gonna like pick up the case, cause like shit, it ain't nothing he can do about it in the city. Like weed legal, you know what I'm saying? So like that was one of them situations like me coming through the hood. It's so crazy. The police that pulled me, every time I've been arrested, this been my arresting officer, you feel me?
Oh, so that's why it was kind of like y'all knew each other.
Yeah, Martinez, like this police, I done been arrested 5, 6 times by the same officer, you know what I'm saying? So like,
you think he was targeting you?
In a way, I'm just say like I ain't gonna make it a me thing. I'm gonna just say like he one of the like if you go to my hood right now, you be like, hey man, who the worst officer is in y'all area? And I'm like, but that bitch Martinez, like he the nigga that gonna pull up on the block, jump out like, what y'all doing? What y'all straight? I ain't seen y'all make no plays today. Y'all ain't getting no money today. That's bro, I put this on my son. This the officer he is. Like, boy, I been watching y'all all day. Ain't then when y'all make no money. Why y'all over here? Like, he that type of officer. Like, when he hit the block, nigga, the whole hood straighten up. Everybody,
like a fuck nigga.
But everybody get their shit together. But he that officer, like, he one of the officers that's in tune with the street. Like, this a bit like, bro, so crazy. Like, I was just in my city the other day. I got a TRX truck. I'm sliding through my hood. My brother followed me behind him and they trucks. We pull up in my hood, bro, noise exaggeration for 2 minutes. My dog right there, like, hey, man, hell no, boy, you ain't just see them boys hit the block? I'm like, man, one second, I'm finna run ahead and get a soda real quick. Bro, I ran in this bitch get a soda, bro. I pull out, because, like, our hood right there by FAMU. I pull out, I go through FAMU. As I'm coming back up, I see one of the officers, his name Chowder. I see him, but like we know all them by name, cause like Tally, bro, I can go around the whole Tally in 20 minutes. Like every hood. In 20 minutes, I had small, so like, as I'm coming back up, I see Chowder coming down. I'm like, oh yeah, they on that fuck shit. So now, like how the situation having my brother in front of me. I'm driving behind him with no car behind me. So bro, as we get through, we go.
Why the hell you ain't get in front of him?
How the situation is played, like, it just played so it just happened so fast. So like I'm with my dog. He just got out. He just got out from doing for, I think 3 years. First day out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting him down like, but we don't be sliding through the hood like that no more.
Right.
So like as we going, we turn on the street named Adam Street. So now we coming down. I see another police sitting in the parking lot just waiting. So like we get to a light. My brother just gonna go through the light though. I'm like, nah, fucking, I ain't. I'm a dog in here. I'm just vibing. Man, Bob Perman got, bro, police pulled me. Bro, he pulled me, right? I drive like 2 minutes. I'm like, man, I ain't finna pull over right here. Dark over here. But they people don't play right. I drive like 2 minutes. I pull through some shit called Cascade Park.
Mm-hmm.
I park on the side of the road. I don't even park. I just pull like on the side of the road. Bro, I pretty no exaggeration, bro. I had 7 police surround my truck. 3 pulled in front of me, like 3 pulled behind me, like 1 pulled on the side of me. Bro, I'm talking about all I hear is, oh, Mr. Foster, roll your window down. Know me by name, know my car, everything. So, bro, the police, he walk up on me like, yeah, man. I go to snapping on his ass because I know them.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, my nigga, like, bitch, every time you see a nigga, what's up? Like, why the fuck y'all pulling my truck?
Yeah.
Oh, your tent's too dark. I'm like, bro, how the fuck my tent's too dark? You going one way, I'm going one way on the dark street. You ain't got no tents. I still can't see who driving.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, look. Another one walked to the passenger window. My dog right here, tell you, right, bro, I'm sitting right here. I'm like, bro, I already know what's finna go on. I'm like, bro, your other officer, one of them finna walk to the car right now and ask anybody do they got American marijuana card. And from that, see, like, that's how they do in my city. That's how they search your car. All right, if they come up to you, be like, man, you got American marijuana card? Motherfucker be like, nah. Oh,
Were y'all smoking or something?
Nah. We weren't smoking or nothing. But that's their way. That's like, in Tally, that's how they search your car. If they come to you, be like, hey, bro, I smell weed. Any one of y'all boy got American marijuana card? Everybody in the car, like, I don't smoke. Like, I smoke when I'm finna perform or some shit. Like, but like on a day-to-day basis, you would never catch me with no blunt in my mouth. So like, I know I jag out the road. Nobody been smoking in my truck. They been clean, everything been sent up for months. So he like, man, anyone y'all got American marijuana card? Everybody like, nah. He like, roll out the back window. You see my dog? He like, hey, your name Nelson, ain't it? You just got out of prison. Like, I already own him. Like, they get laws that everybody who get out of prison, they on top of everything. So, you know, you feel me? Same thing on Telegram. Like, man, y'all finna walk to my car and ask me, do we got an American marijuana card? 2 minutes later, the black officer walk up and ask my snap on the cracker. Like, man, pussy ass cracker, man, you playing. Like, I just told you what he was finna do. So the dude, Chatter, like, we know him, like, he like a Martinez.
Chatter, the black dude? Or?
He a white dude. Young, he like our age, too. So, like, we know these officers by name because these motherfuckers gonna pull up in the hood, like, oh, yeah. So he like, oh, it's out of my league now. So, good I do. I got a high-profile lawyer. I get right on the phone, call him. Hey, man, they just pulled me over here. Then what going on? Hold on. Put him on speaker. So, you know, my lawyer go to popping his shit. Man, they search my car, all type of shit. Want to go in and out, like, oh, shit, man. I kid you not, bro. The police pull out, like, some residue, some weed residue out the cup holder. Like, yeah, this what we smell. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Man, I snap on cracker, man, like, pull off and all. Like,
hell nah.
But, like, that's just how they be on in my city. So, like, but, like, weed, I guess any nigga from my way, like, that shit Florida period. Like, niggas get caught like a zip or two. Like, that shit niggas ain't even gonna prosecute you for no weed or nothing like that. That shit ain't shit in the city.
Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the whole Grand Theft Auto situation.
Right.
What went down with that? Because you got to understand, like, from a perspective of, like, a person that's in the street, like, with all this shit coming out at the same time, it just looks kind of crazy. And then if somebody doesn't know you or, like, doesn't understand, like, what's going on or haven't heard you, like, actually speak on it, they kind of looking like, this shit looks fishy. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Right, correct.
So that's why we getting to the bottom of it today, so that we can get everything out.
Yeah. See, like, with the GTA, like, the 2 niggas I got arrested with, shit, my brother sitting right there. He gonna tell you, them niggas put their own self in a position. Mm-hmm. Man, we had just got, like, in my city, like, bro.
This happened in 2013, right?
Yeah, this shit years ago. Like, in my city, like, boy, you can look this shit up on Google. But we stole over 1,000 cars. Like, we've been on the news for this shit. Like, That we the one like.
Y'all were some bandits.
Like yeah, everybody done did time behind that shit. Like my dog Wooden, free him, but he got 25 years behind this shit.
A car?
By cars, but we stole over 1,000 cars. Like you gotta think like.
What the fuck did y'all do with all the cars?
Like, and I said it was just a trend to steal cars. Like we used to be stealing them shit.
Y'all just stole them and left them?
Sell some of them. So like it was a big case in the city. So like we fuck around and had a car. It was this one. It was like a little Lolo. It was a Honda Civic. Mm-hmm. We stole that bitch out my hood the night before. Mm-hmm. We fuck around. We was jits. We walking out my hood.
Yeah.
We dead on the wheel. We like, man, we finna man, we finna pop some cars, man. Cause you know, like in my city, they used to leave keys in the car.
Were you even old enough to drive then?
Nah, but when we was driving though. Okay. So it's like in that situation, like niggas used to pop cars.
Yeah.
And like bitches used to leave their keys in cars, and that's how we used to steal cars. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So like we had them stole a car. But like usually what we do when we steal a car, we let it sit for like 2 or 3 days. Cause like
right.
If I steal a car, that bitch gonna have, if it got a tracking device, police will have this bitch gone by the next morning. By the time we wake up, it be gone. Right. But this was one of them days, like it was a Friday, so we it's like it's probably like I want to say probably like I want to get to you probably like 7 in the afternoon. So like we down there, we just at the crib chilling. So we leave, me and my brother, like, me and my brother do everything together. So, like, me and my brother walking to the car, like, we had that bitch, like, my grandma stayed literally in front of, like, the project where I shot Bullseye at. Yeah. My grandma literally stayed right there. Like, I ain't even from that hood, but that's how I been, like, I'm known in that hood. That's where I be at more than my own hood. Because my grandma stayed right there. Everybody know me, you feel me? So we leave out my grandma's house. We had the crib parked in front of the projects. But it's a church in front of the projects, too, you feel me? Right. So like as we walk into the car, it's like a Tundra truck. I'll never forget, it's a great Tundra truck. Back then in the church on a Friday, I be over here, I stay over here. I never seen that day in my life. Me and my brother walked past like, what you think that's police? You know, me and my brother on some shit. What,
you thought it was like some bait car shit or something?
No, I said like, we just, you know, it's the trend so heavy on staying cars. So like as we see the truck tinted up, we can't see it. We looking at it across the screen. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I asked my brother, like, damn, you think that's troll or what or not? He like, shit, either way it go, we gonna run them anyway. So, you know, almost shit like, all right, shit, say no more, fuck it. I jump in the driver's seat. My brother jump in. We pull out. Soon as we pull out, they pull out. So now, you know, me and my brother like, oh yeah, for shit show, but it's the police, boy. Bro, no exaggeration. Bro, we pulling in the projects. My dog, them coming out the projects in a Ram truck. Mm-hmm. Police behind them in the unmarked. But you know, I'm flagging him like, boy, go. The police behind me. So like,
why y'all ain't hit it?
Like I ain't hit it yet. Like I don't know. I ain't hit it. Like I'm turning in the project. Like, yeah. But like they on me, but they not on me. Like they ain't hit no lights or no nothing. They in the unmarked. They sliding the unmarked. So I just do a whole loop in the projects. I come out. Mm-hmm. As I'm turning out, I got him beat. Right. Cause it's humps and shit. I got him beat. I smash on the gas already. I take off. It's a bus. It's a goddamn bus coming and shit. So like, you know, when the bus just getting off at school and shit, mm-hmm. You know, I just ran through it. You know, you can't go through. I go through, but when I go through, the police don't go through. You feel me? Yeah. So now I just really got them beat. Like I go down. I can't think of the street. It's off of Saxon Street in the hood. So you know, I go out the street. My brother going with a girl at this time. He jump out, go in her house. He run. I'm in the car. Yeah. My dog them already over there. You feel me? Right. They jumping. The 2 niggas the 2 niggas I went to jail with. These niggas from my hood. These niggas know me. You feel me? Mm-hmm. These niggas know what's up. Like you gotta think about it. These niggas jumping to call me. Mm-hmm. I'm like, boy, I'm running troll, but y'all boy tripping. But we all young and dumb niggas. Like man, fuck that. Boy, we out. Mm-hmm. Bomb. I run the crackers like I told you, fam. You in the hood. Yeah. So I run the crackers through FAMU, all type of shit. But I like in my city, like what we used to do, like we used to wherever we ran the police from, we come back to the same spot. Mm-hmm. Like we do a whole U-turn, like come back to the same, like park the car, jump in another one. They used to never catch it like that, you feel me, till they got on. Mm-hmm. So like I did that shit, I come back through the hood, I park, we walking now. Mm-hmm. Me and my other 2 dogs, we hit like a back road, we go to walking. Bro, we coming through, like, I see, like, 3 unmarked. Them boys take off. I don't never run. Yeah. I walk them a people them yard on Flipper Street. I walk them a people yard. My cousin that died, this is baby mama yard. I walk in her yard. I'm just sitting out that bed on about a little bonfire with them and shit. So, boom. Police pull up, same ton of truck, slam me on my shit. Boom. So, you know, we all got caught. we all go to the TBD station. You feel me? So like
What's TBD station?
the Tallahassee Police Department.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they call TBD station. So we go to the TBD station. I'm on some shit like, but them boys really ain't know the car was stolen. This my whip.
Yeah.
Shit, but them boys ain't got nothing to do with it. Them boys in the whip, but them boys never knew the car stolen. This is my car. I stole the whip. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like the police like took that from as in saying like, oh, me saying they was in the whip to me, they knew the car was acknowledged as being stolen. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that was never the case because like it was a gun involved in the situation too. Like I'm the only nigga that got hit with a gun charge. Them boys never got goddamn did time for the charges. None of them boys got charges. Like this shit, we can look this shit up on the files now. None of them boys got prosecuted for a GTA charge. But I got goddamn trespassing, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and I got grant of a motor vehicle. And at that time, I was out on bond for an armed robbery charge. You feel me?
Yeah.
But what that was, right? 2012. 2012, me, my dad, and my brother me, my dad, and my brother right there, we caught 2 armed robbery charges.
Okay.
So yeah.
This was before the whole grand theft thing?
Yeah, this before that. This
Okay.
is week. But when I went to the county jail, bro, I was 13. I got adjudicated. That's why I tell nigga, I've been doing time. Like, I went to the rear county jail. And I never been, bro. I did
As a
17.
kid?
Yeah, I never did no time in no juvenile program, no nothing. But I got adjudicated. Me and my brother as a jit, you know what I'm saying? So like, I had did 13 months. But when I got out, when I got tried with the GTA, I was already out on the lead monitor. So like when I got arrested as with the juvenile, they couldn't take me in because I was out on a Leon County bond. So like they violated my bond like 3 days later. I was in jail seeing my dad and they arrested me up there, but I never knew they violated my bond. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like I was one of them niggas like told the police like, yeah, this is my car. I stole it. Them boys in the car. Them boys never knew the car was stolen. Like none of them boys.
That's what you told the police?
Yeah, none of them boys never got caught. None of them boys can't. Back a bet, I got a million cash, and one of them boys can show you they did time for a GTA. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be knowing what like the back and forth be with the internet and shit, but like when niggas be seeing me, it be on some. Oh yeah, but I know what's going on, but like I don't know what happened with the message or whatever. What happened with the cracker or not, whatever not. Cause like I don't know.
When you say the cracker, who you speaking on?
Cause like I know he had supposed to have some message to do. Supposed to have some message with the white boy.
The dude from the YouTube shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I don't really know about that shit too much. But I know like I don't see him before that and after that.
Oh, you actually seen him in person?
We from the same hood. We from the same city.
Okay.
These niggas like I can call the nigga on the phone right now. You know what I'm saying? So like it be just like a lot of shit going on. Like right now I ain't having no problems with like niggas in the streets. Like my situation going through. I'm finding the internet. I don't got no problems in my hood. I don't got no problems with no niggas in my city. Cause like niggas in my city know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like real street niggas know what's going on. I don't fight nobody, but I'm fighting the internet right now. I ain't fighting no real street niggas. Like niggas ain't hit my phone in my city on some shit like, boy, they saying you told. Niggas hear me. Man, boy, what the fuck them people got going on? But we know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? So these one of those situations, like you feel me? Like it's I just find it hard to tell on a nigga like, oh yeah, you stole a car, but I'm the only nigga that got charged with all the charges, and I got hit with a pistol charge. That was fine, because there was a gun found in the car.
Yeah.
I got hit with the pistol charge just by off me being able to say, like, I'm the one stole the car. That's my car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was like one of them situations. Like,
okay, so the last and final thing that I wanted to touch on is the infamous Witness 3.
Yeah.
With the murder shit that happened in 2016.
Right.
So basically kind of like give me a little bit of background on that and give me a little bit of background on that, and then let's kind of like get into that, because that's pretty much like the main thing that is being like a stickler for people that are trying to understand you know what I'm saying, because of the interrogation video and all of the stuff that leaked. All
right, so like this shit probably like that's when my cousin got killed. Like, see, that's my cousin. I was telling you that I was rapping. Mm-hmm. That's my mom. That's my mama. That's my mama's sister's son, but like my aunties be like had her own shit going on.
Yeah.
Growing up, so my mama raised him before they raised us. So it was like one night, shit. Me and my brother we had just got a new crib and shit. So like everybody was right around the corner. Like we stayed literally 2 minutes away from my mama. Like me and my brother had got our first spot. So but I was probably like when this shit took place, bro, I was probably like 16, 17, you feel me?
Yeah.
I was legit. So, like, we all chilling over there, my cousin. I mean, at my house, me, my cousin, my baby mama now, her home girl. Like, we over there, we all just vibing.
Mm-hmm.
We chilling, we ran on the motor school, we fucking off. So, like, mom, because, like, man, you know what, bro, I'm finna walk back to my mama, y'all mama house real quick. All you had to do is go through a path, like, bro, I'm finna walk back to y'all mama house real quick.
Which would be his aunt.
His be my auntie, yeah. He like, bro, I'll be back. I'm finna walk right here. So I'm like, shit, cuz, where you going? He like, shit, man, I'm finna be right, finna handle something, finna meet somebody over here. So, time fly by, we chilling about an hour. I get in my rental car. I go back to my mama house. My cousin out there, man, he out there dolo smoking and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mama and them in there laid down there in the room. With them like, cuz, man, slide to me. I'm finna go pull up on, I had no window pulled up on my sister real quick. She, they was on my hood. So, like, this shit happened so fast. So, literally, I'm talking to my cousin 1 minute. Like, cuz, man, slide with me. We finna, like, my cousin, nigga, we used to take everywhere. Niggas fight for us or whatever. Like, this is our real older cousin. So, like, this nigga was like my bodyguard. You feel me? This is like my big brother and bodyguard. I'm like, man, cuz, slide me. We finna go handle something real quick. Finna come right back. We can go to the crib. Bro, no exaggeration, bro. I told you, like, the hood is 5 minutes from, we stayed in the west side.
It's like real small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from the south side. We stayed on the west side. 5 minutes, I'm already in my hood. I don't handle when I get back. 10 minutes, I'm on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm at the gas station pumping gas, bro. I never forget it, bro. Girl from the west side, her name China. She called me like, hey, B, where you at? I'm like, shit, man, I'm right here at the marathon, right here by the hood. She like, man, bro, there's a shooting just went down at your house. I'm like, me? I just left there 10 minutes ago. I'm like, hi.
Yeah.
But I'm running back over there. My daddy called me like, boy, where the fuck you at? Boy, your cousin just got shot. So, like, this shit happened within 15 minutes. Bro, I'm pulling back over that bitch. Everything roped off, police, everything, bro. They put my goddamn cousin in the ambulance and shit. So, you know, it's really the situation, like, boy, now it's like, everybody like, boy, what the fuck going on? Like, but who the fuck gonna do this? Like, I don't just be playing, like, when I be saying, like, a nigga got pulled in the city, like, bro, like I'm one of them I'm one of them youngest, like, niggas, I'm go-to in the city, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm one of them in the city. Like, if you go to the city and talk about niggas who been getting money, cars, clothes, I'm one of them niggas they name they gonna bring up, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
yeah,
we cool with everybody in the city. So, be like, damn, but what the fuck going on? You feel me? So, like, this shit gotta be around, like, this, what time you think that shit happened, Ray? About, like, 3, 4? Shit happened, like, 3, 4, so, you know, when somebody gets shot and shit, the police out here, out here all night. So this shit was like, I'll never forget this shit, bro. This shit was like, I don't even really like speaking or talking on the situation because, like, this is a sensitive situation to me.
For sure.
But it's like, I know I got niggas out there still room for me and fans that room for me that niggas
they just want to know, like, your side.
Want to know, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, like, this shit was like probably like, as soon as the sun was coming up, shit probably like 7:30. 6:37, 7:30. Soon as the sun coming up, I'll never forget this shit, bro. The investigator lady pull up, tell my mama, I ain't even right there. I just know the investigator pull up, pull my mama and daddy to the side. I heard them bust out crying. You know, from going through certain situations, we already know what the fuck going on out there. You feel me? My cousin dead. He been dead since shit. He got it out in the goddamn, you feel me, on the in the ambulance. So, you know, like, my cousin died in my mama's front yard. Like, we can go to the city right now, bro. Like, my video I shot, Where You Been? If you watch that bit, you can see, like, I was pointing at the bullet holes. We go to the crib right now. You can still see the bullet holes, like, where all the shit took place. They never got the shit fixed. Since we moved out the crib, I don't think nobody ever moved back in that bitch. So you got to think, like, mom's like, he died in my mama's front yard, like, literally in the yard. You know what I'm saying? So, like, like, as in the next days go by, like, the next day, like, you know, like, as a situation, like, when somebody died in your house, motherfuckers, the investigators putting up pressure on you, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
How the fuck?
Because it's a crime scene.
How he died in your yard and nobody know nothing? So you got to think, like, as like a weekend, you know, my daddy was wanting this shit, so the police had them kick our door in because the dude was like, he wanted to talk to my dad because my dad would never talk to him. You feel me?
The investigator.
Yeah, cause
okay.
Like on a voice recording, like from the 911 call, my mama was like, Ray, she was screaming my brother name like Ray she had 2 phones, like police, my daddy down to like holding my cousin, trying to make sure he scrape, cutting his shirt open, trying to see where he hit at. My mom on the phone with the police, one phone, on the other phone, Ray, like, Ray, where you at? DeVar just got shot. Feel me? So they, like, even through that situation when like, they never talked to my dad that night, after they got my cousin, he just, like, he cleared it type shit. So investigators come to the house every day, like a week later, they got our house kicked in. They come, my dad went talk, they found out he had a violation of probation. Kicked the door in, got my dad and shit. Like, so, like, within, like, I want to say the next 2 or 3 weeks, but every single day, we got, I think, what a nigga name is, Jeremy Mutes. But I'll never forget none of these situations, like, in these situations, because this is a sensitive situation to me. Like, it was a homicide investigator, like, brother man used to come to the house every single day, like, oh, yeah, well, we heard you had ooh with this person. This got to be the cause of it. Don't nobody know your cousin. Ooh. Like, first they were trying to say, like, because they had no one on our Facebook and see me and my brother used to have, like, knots on a lot of money and shit. Yeah. So at first they were trying to say, like, it was a little drug deal going bad. But, you know, like, hell nah, that wasn't about that, you feel me? So, you know, like, my mom under pressure, like, nah, it ain't that. We don't sell drugs, you feel me? Right. So, like, the shit so, like, I'm going to give you real insights on the shit. Like, so the shit so crazy, like, the nigga, I can talk about now the case over, like, but the nigga who killed my cousin, I guess he had a whole nother little shootout situation in his hood. Whatever, they got a little shootout in their hood. But after that, they supposed to came over here, whatever happened. And it happened at my mama's house. So, like.
So, where y'all were?
Yeah, so at my mama's house. So, like, we never knew about these situations until the case was over. So, like, they got the shells from that scene, and they got the shells from my mama's house. Mm-hmm. So, the whole time they, like, pushing up, they know what they know. But we don't know what they know. So, you know, you got to think about, like, they pushing up, like, oh, yeah, word on the streets, you got pressure with these people. Ooh. I'm like, bro, I go everywhere. I say, bro, niggas, if a nigga want to do something to me, bro, even tonight, even as big I am as a rapper, I be in the hood. Yeah. When I go back to the city, bro, you going to find me in the hood. I'm pushing up. Like, I be everywhere. Like, if a nigga say they looking for me or something like that, I put it on my sign. You going to find me in the nearest hood. Yeah. Like, and I post where I be at. Like, it just be that type of time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I want to say, like, bro, I had, like, a lot of people don't know the real insight. Like, I had it was a fucking, it was a documentary came out of my hood that was on Facebook. Like, niggas just come. It
was about you or some shit another nigga did.
Nah, I was in it though, but like, I was in it, bitch, and I pulled out a gun on the video. In the documentary, I pulled out a gun like this. Like, yeah, nigga, you know, we scrapped up over here. I pulled out a gun. But it's like, the police, it was on Facebook. The police seen, like, the house we was at, seeing what date we was supposed to video, and I told you I was already fucked up. Like, I was already out on bond type shit. Like, there was another situation. Like, I was already had charges. Like, yeah. So it got to the point where, like, police arrested me off that video for possession of a firearm.
Off the Facebook shit.
Yeah, I went to jail. Like, you gotta think about, like, when I went to jail, I was legit 16, 17. But I never even knew I was finna go to jail. They went to my pretrial office and just did some whole nother other shit. But, like, you gotta think about, like, so when I went to jail, I went straight to the TPD station. I went for an interview type shit. So, it was one of those situations, like, a motherfucker pressuring me by the person I really ain't. You gotta think about, like, at that time, I really ain't even know he had nothing to do with my cousin being killed. So you gotta think about it, like, as in a person, I'm the nigga that helped him out of the case. Like, bro, any nigga right now, the nigga that got killed, charged for killing my cousin, bro, that nigga, bro, he won't even get on the phone and tell you I snitch. That nigga get on the phone and won't say nothing bad about me, bro. That nigga family even be like, bro, I know the real situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So, like, I can say, like, as far as in the interview, like, it's like me just, like, being in there with the police. Like, I can say, like, that's why I went wrong. That's what I did wrong.
Okay, because let me stop you, because I'm gonna tell you, like, the parts that kind of, like, just made it seem like, to just a nigga that doesn't understand the totality of the situation. Like, it was a part where you were talking about, it was two guys that were gangbangers, and his mom was a gangbanger. Yeah. And to, like, the outside ear, that would seem kind of like, you got to understand how that could seem kind of like fishy. Like, goddamn, this nigga telling everything. Like, this nigga done taught on a nigga mama, like all kind of shit.
Like, I tell you, I kid you not, like,
Yeah.
bro, them people that was in that interview, like, I could bring up the witness list right now. I don't even know them people. None of them was in no interview. None of them was on the witness list. No charged people, bro. Like, that's why I can say me as a person going wrong, like, I was legit trying to finesse my way out of the situation. Like,
So let me ask you this. So basically you're saying that the people that you were speaking on in the interrogation tape where you were like, it was the nigga who was a gangbanger, I think it was his uncle and his mama.
Yeah.
You were basically just saying that you didn't know anything about those people to be able to talk about it.
I didn't know them at all.
Okay.
Like, they, even on the witness list, none of the people named, like, was on no witness list. Like, I don't know them. Like, I don't know where they came from or what they had to do with the case. But, like,
so basically it was just a situation where you were just kind of just talking a little too much to try to get out of it.
To get out of the situation. That, see, like me, I'm a man. Like, I can really, like even my nigga right there. Like, one thing about bro right there, he gonna tell you when you wrong. Like, even like as far as like, yeah, was you wrong going in there and doing what you did? Like, as far as like trying to finesse out the situation, but doing too much talking, yeah, you was dead at wrong. But as far as me snitching, Nick can't, even a nigga in that case, nigga can't come on tell you right now, boy, that nigga snitched on me, boy, that nigga told on me.
Okay.
But even after the fact, but he never, like, cause like they found out me and him had like a little situation where like gun was involved. Me and him, the nigga that locked up for my cousin, but shit, like, I even cleared the situation, like, okay, yeah, like, me and bruh straight. I don't see me and bruh had words. After I don't see bro multiple times, we don't hung out after that. Me and bruh ain't got no issue. I know him, but I know for a fact he ain't got nothing to do with my cousin murder. And that's the God honest truth. Even if you gotta think about it, like, at that point, I really didn't know he was listed as the person who killed my cousin. So, like, how the fuck I'm gonna be like, yeah, he killed my cousin, or he did this with it. In all actuality, at that point, at that time, I really ain't know. But, like, was I wrong for, like, just being another on some young shit, trying to finesse myself out of the situation? Nigga, I already fucked up shit. Y'all was dead ass wrong. But, like, as far as telling on a nigga, like, Nick ain't tell you I told on him in any form. I put no nigga in jail, set no nigga up for failure, like, none of that shit, like, on all costs, like, niggas tell you that, like, that's why I say, like, there's a lot of situations, like, niggas don't know about, like, I ain't fighting no hood shit out my city on no, but that nigga be trolling and nothing like that.
Yeah. And
if I was, shit, I'm an honest nigga, I'd be like, yeah, bro, I'm going through it in the city, but I'm not. Like, I'm fighting a lot of motherfuckers who don't know me, like, internet shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just the God honest truth, like.
So let me ask you one more thing, and then we're gonna get off this whole thing. So in the paperwork, it was a part in the paperwork that said that some of the statements that you made were turned over to the grand jury, which resulted in an indictment, which then resulted in an arrest warrant that was issued for the shooter. Is that incorrect?
Yeah, that's incorrect.
So what happened with that?
It. Like, shit, like, even on the part, like, I wish I had, you got that shit, King? Like, even on the part,
okay.
Like, yeah, the statement was nothing, like, even on the part, like, you would see, like, it was saying, like, I maintain his innocence for the case, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me as far as, like, yo, bro, I know this man, like, what he got to do with my cousin's case? Like, whatever we had going on, that ain't had nothing to do with my cousin. I don't seen this man, I don't doubt this man, I don't talk to this man. I don't see what he even have getting out of it. Like, we ain't got no smoke. This ain't got nothing to do with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was really one of them situations, like, the person who was involved with that shit, like, he'll tell you, like, bro, I ain't never put him in no harm's way. If anything, like, bro, like, in all honesty, like, just since we talking about it,
yeah,
he the reason my name came up in the situation from the jump. Like, that's all. That's no cap. That's no bullshit. Like, the police found out me and him got into a, like, situation we had. I'm in the hood. He say something to a girl, like, gonna get drawn. Long story short, like, that's how the police even was able to find out the idea, like, of me and him going through it. You know what I'm saying? But, like,
right.
As far as me, like, incriminating a nigga or putting a nigga in jail, fucking a nigga situation up, like, I can admit my wrongs where I know I went wrong at, like, as a person just being young, no legal representation, like, my cousin being killed, shit. I'm just trying to finesse my own. I'm trying to finesse my own shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm already got a little fucked up predicament going on, so shit.
From your previous charges.
I'm thinking, like, shit, I'm fucked up, cause, like, shit, like, you gotta think about it, like, motherfucker, like, through this whole situation, like, my mama and daddy tell you, I probably got the worst out of this whole situation. Like, from my family to the police, everybody blame me for my cousin death. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
these ain't like, this just a small portion of the situation where I've been going through, like, for years. Motherfuckers really think, oh, I'm the reason my cousin Slug got killed. I'm going through with these, but everybody think I'm the reason. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Yeah.
shit.
So basically, like, just so we can get off of this, just for clarity, at the end of the day, you basically feel like, okay, yeah, you might have said a little bit too much of the wrong shit while you were being interrogated, but at the end of the day, you actually weren't the cause of somebody being incriminated and incarcerated.
No. Like, honestly, like, he went to jail off his own bullshit. Like, the police had texts of him texting his baby mama, like, the baby mama telling, like, the situation going on with, like, all this shit public record. You can see that shit, like, but he had text message with his baby mama telling him, like, yeah, boy, I told you not to go do something with that gun. Y'all, like, he incriminated his own self. You feel me? Like, the whole time police pushing up on me with,
Yeah.
oh, he the suspect. I'm in, like, hell no, how can he be? Me and bruh straight.
Yeah.
Me and Brain got nothing going on. I know Brain got nothing to do with my cousin being killed. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so do you feel like if you weren't famous and you were still just a regular nigga that any of these allegations would have resurfaced?
Nah. Like, because you got to think about, like, the whole ordeal of it. Like, the whole ordeal really just came by, like this ain't no shit. Like, I could positively say, like, this ain't no shit that just, like, woke up and came out. Like, this shit that already, like, done been through the city. Like, you got to think about this shit having, how long ago, like, this some shit that already, like, done been surfaced. Nigga done been got to the bottom of it, understood, everything understood. So, like, little lame ass nigga, like, you got to think about
So you feel like the person that, like, started this whole resurfacing thing basically pretty much kind of did it for clout?
I'm telling you, I know he did it for clout. Cause, like, his hood is where I be. You know what I'm saying? Like, these ain't no fact. Like, nigga tell you, like, I don't be like, just be saying shit like these shit. You call any nigga, if you know from my way, a nigga tell you, like, the nigga who did this little certain situation was a nigga, like, this nigga used to be at my house every day on the come up. Like, this
For
a nigga
real?
I know. Like, this ain't no nigga that be like, oh yeah, boy, you a snitch. This a nigga, like, was on some hate and shit, like, cause I be in the project, I put a project on, nigga on some shit like, hey, bro, you be putting projects in your song, I feel like you disrespecting with I'm like, man, bitch ass G, you know who I am? Like, you talking to me like that?
Yeah.
Like, but stop playing, but you know who I am. Don't even, all that, ain't none of that shit you doing, but I be in your hood every day, don't even do all that. You feel me? So, like, I don't want to get that nigga no attention.
Right, for
so,
sure.
like, but, like, this ain't shit come from no real street. Nigga, this came from a nigga who wanted to please niggas he was getting signed by, and, like, you know, just nigga, this whole bunch of love. Little out the way shit. Like niggas cause more confusion than what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
niggas be causing, like, niggas be want to be that nigga. Like, niggas be, and these days, like, niggas be want to be feel like, boy, I ain't gonna lie. This nigga out the city, he talented, he most gone in the city. We gotta take him out to get where he at. You know what I'm saying? Like, but niggas don't never understand. Like, you ain't gotta never try to dim another nigga light to make your shit shine brighter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh no, you know that shit backfire on niggas though, you feel me? So it's all good.
So after this whole ordeal, like, hit the fan again, and you know what I'm saying, all this shit resurfaced, have you talked to Pluto? Because, you know, it was like a conversation that, you know, like, you were removed from the tour and that you guys weren't speaking and all that kind of stuff. So just kind of clear that up.
I don't talk to him, but, like, nah, all no bullshit aside. But I took myself out the tour. Like, this ain't no rap shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no nigga, ooh, fuck a nigga. Like, nah, I took myself out the tour. Like, bro, I said, I'm finna show you I'm finna just show you the text. But, like, man, I'm gonna pull back off the tour. I said, like, man, I'm gonna pull out the tour. It's just too much going on. My energy ain't even right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit's a lot going on. Like, my energy ain't even right. I don't even wanna.
So you guys had a conversation about, like, everything that's going on?
Nah, we ain't, like, you gotta think, but, like, this be like, I ain't gonna say it be on a real street shit, but, like, this just be on some, like, this be on some bossy shit. Like, this is some boss shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, I don't put myself onto a nigga and, like, a nigga ain't never put themselves onto me, so it's like
Yeah.
it's more one of them situations like when it's time to let the shit breathe and talk about it, then that's what it's gonna be talked about. It like ain't no shit like all this.
Like it ain't no like y'all aren't beefing or no
Yeah,
shit
nah,
like that.
fuck no, hell no. I'm signed.
Yeah.
I'm signed him, like you feel me?
But nah, but you know that's what like that's what the streets.
But
like,
from a nigga that's sitting out from a nigga that's sitting from the internet watching this shit.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Okay, all the point I'm not on the tour. Nigga gonna be like, oh yeah, you supposed to kick them off the tour. Like nah, like all honesty, no bullshit, bro. I took my own stuff out the tour.
Yeah.
Like, that's no cap. I took my own stuff out the tour. You gotta think about like even like the shit wasn't even big when the tour kicked off.
Mm-hmm.
It was just the people who was around knew what was going on. Just some little small blog pages. It wasn't no blowed up over capacity shit.
Yeah.
I told my buddy, like, man, nah, I'm just vibe off the tour. Like, I ain't right. I don't want to bring that type of energy on the tour. It's a lot of shit going on, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you feel me? I don't want to be even have this type of vibe going around. You know, that shit like.
Right.
So like me being the nigga I am, like, okay, but I'm gonna distance myself till this shit. Till we get this shit to square one, till we figure.
So basically, you removing yourself from the tour was a proactive move to kind of like protect the energy of what was going on.
That's all it was. I protect energy. Like I ain't trying to bring this shit around. Like I know, like bro got his own thing going on. It's a lot of other rappers.
And that shit gonna be weird.
Gonna be
like
weird vibe. Like I know me and bro can see eye to eye, but shit,
but you can't control everybody else.
I can't control everybody else. So like, shit, you know what? I'm gonna just fall back to like we just get shit squared away. Like you feel me? I don't want to go on the tour right now. I'm good. I'm just leaning back right now. I'm sitting in the Maybach. I'm just vibing right now.
So, have you seen any other rappers that you dealt with before the confusion kind of pull away, or are your relationships pretty much still intact with everybody?
Honestly, like, it's kind of like, it's hard to say, like, because, like, even, but, like, before the situation came about, like, I wasn't really, like, only rapper I was dealing with on some everyday shit was Pluto, you feel me? Like, I ain't really have no type of nigga, like, where I was like, oh, boy, this is my boy, I'm finna pull up on him, I'm finna call him, so, like,
yeah.
If it was, like, I can't really, like, I feel like I'd be wrong to be feel like, yeah, a certain person fell back from me or did it. Like, and all honestly, shit, I don't know, cause, like, this rap shit ain't really hit me yet, so, like, I ain't running around trying to make no rap company. Like, right. I'm just really just getting in my groove with this shit, so, like, I don't know, it's kind of like kind of hard to tell. I don't really know.
So do you think that all the publicity surrounding the controversy helped you or hurt you?
Shit, my number's up. I ain't even gonna cap with you. My number's up out the roof. Shit, but so it's like, it be kind of hard. It was kind of like sometimes it be kind of hard, but like a nigga had to learn for themselves. Like, I ain't gonna say all publicity, good publicity, but it's just like shit. It's just sometimes it's just what it come with it. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
Sometimes I just take it upon myself to feel like shit. Nigga can't be no great if a nigga can't recall you going through a certain situation. Yeah. And watching you maneuver through that situation and watch you overcome what you went through. Like, it ain't really no nigga out here that's even big on the route and nigga be like, boy, I ain't never seen that nigga go through nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just like sometimes just be all part of the plan, like, but I don't never do well on the situation too much where I beat myself on it.
Right.
Shit, cause like my dog always told me, like, relationships worth more than money. It's like, it's hard to have a nigga to be over here that don't know you to be like, oh yeah, he ain't told. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to get through to a nigga. Shit, I ain't never chopped it up with a nigga. Nigga don't know me. Shit, I can't even expect a nigga to root for me or to go to the bat for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and then you gotta understand too, like, when it comes to shit like that, especially dealing with like people you don't know, like, it might be a nigga over here that feels a certain way about it because he might have a nigga that's locked up that somebody told on, or you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So it's kind of like it's like you said, it's just hard to beat the internet shit.
To beat the internet, like shit.
And people you don't know.
I can't blame a nigga I don't know for feeling some type of way.
Right.
Shit, I don't know you. Me and you ain't never slid in the car and being able to really heart to heart, or you know who I am, or I know who you is. So like, I can't blame you for feeling no type of way. Shit, you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one of those situations.
So do you feel like you beat the politics of this whole shit because it was a situation where when these allegations and all this shit like resurfaced, the fucking resurfacer was kind of trying to like set you up to fail, and you ended up like persevering through the shit,
Yeah.
and you know, like you still doing your shows, you still doing.
It's one of them things like basically like you just said like, but like you asked them boy like I really had just like even to now like I'm just getting back on my shit like well I was like man you know what fuck that but I kind of like went into like a closed in like can't nobody talk to me see me if you ain't one of them boys. My family, my mom and daddy, nobody can't see me.
It had you down.
Talk to me like it just put me in my own. It put me in a mode like I'm my own boss. Like I don't want to talk to nobody.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Cause it came out to the point like I even watched niggas that I helped, rather street music go against this shit just off some clout shit. But the minute a nigga see now, I don't persevere through that shit. I don't got my mojo
going back up.
I see niggas, but nah, it wasn't like that. But nah, it's like that for me.
Yeah.
Cause like one thing about it, like don't go with no internet shit. One thing about the internet, every month it's a new topic. Like don't chase no internet clout.
Yeah.
Off a nigga you know.
Yeah.
Who solid, who thorough, who niggas who done been through it. Like niggas don't did this shit. Like you know a nigga thorough. Like don't go against this shit when you know a nigga real, right?
Yeah.
Like that one thing I can't even. But you can fuck my bitch and I probably can forgive you. But that's some shit I can't forgive. Like,
yeah,
you supposed to be my nigga. Like, nigga, I've been doing 10 plus years, multiple niggas. Like, and then the fact, like, even make a nigga feel played and watch a nigga go against this shit on the internet, see me in person, and don't even have none of that energy. Oh, boy, let me talk to you. Like, different situation than, like, watching niggas, like, actually go against you in real life. 2-3 months later down the line, nigga backtracking on their words. Like, that shit I can't unsee.
Yeah.
You publicly went against me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, if
you're not supposed to.
If you had like that's just like me and you, Jay, we go through it. I'm cool with you being on you, man. Fuck Richey. Fuck that nigga. But it's different once you go on the internet. Yo, hey, boy, that nigga Richey a bitch. Fuck that nigga, he whole ass nigga, he slime me out. See, now you don't put the world into this shit now. So now, like, it's gonna make me a goofy if I forgive you and I come back around you. I'm gonna forgive you, but it's gonna make me look like a goofy. I come back around you and be on some shit like this. My partner right here, like hell no, we ain't doing no shit like that.
Right.
This shit real shit. Like I ain't, man. This shit. My life was on the line. Money, shows, everything.
Yeah.
Like mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. So like, once you go against some shit like that, shit, you going against a nigga who help you eat. You get what I'm saying? So like that's some shit we can't never resurface.
Yeah. So in closing, what do you want to say like to your fans and your supporters and anybody that's pretty much tuned in to what you got going on? Like what do you want to leave them with?
Shit, bro. I just want to leave them with like shit. Whoever really been rocking with a nigga, like for sure rocking with a nigga shit, but like I should really appreciate it. Like it's a blessing to like have a person like to ride with you through like. You gotta think about like everybody can ride with a motherfucker when the boat flow.
Yeah.
This bitch go to flow, niggas jumping out, won't get on their boat now. Like, so like when you got a motherfucker that can ride with you through the bad and through the good and through the ugly, like them people you gotta stick with. Like that's why the niggas I hang with right now, well, I'm ready to go through it with these niggas, fuss, fight, and argue. We argue bro, we argue every day in the car. Yeah. And I'm talking about. If you got in the car with her, you gonna think we finna be a fight, but we ain't been arguing every day. But get what though, bro? Each one of these niggas heart, my heart, niggas know right now. But like, boy, we ain't going against this shit. We gonna argue amongst each other. I don't give a fuck, but we don't have a show, man. That nigga right there, that fro, well, man, that nigga always bumping head. But me and Key, well, me that bitch argue every day. But get what though? As a real one. A nigga count on his hand how many times he done told me something. I be like, boy, you dumb as fuck. That's not it.
Yeah.
Boy, nigga tell you every time I done came back and write it like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You went in line, boy, nigga apologize for that. Boy, you a dead ass right.
Yeah.
You told a nigga what to do. And me being young, ignorant, I went against the grain, and it happened. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. You was dead ass right, boy. I'm gonna right my wrongs. You feel me? That's what make me special. Cause like, I ain't one of the niggas that. If I do wrong, I'll be like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't.
And try to act like.
I ain't do wrong. Fuck it. Now, I want a nigga like, when I do wrong, I'm going to right my wrongs. But it's like, so whoever been around with a nigga, but that shit, highly appreciated. Like, for real, like, on a deep, like, on a spiritual level.
Yeah.
For real, cause like, that's some of the shit that don't kept me going through my worst times. Like, when I was sitting in that crib going through it, like, fans writing me, fans taking up for me, motivating me, shit. That's what kept me going. Like, damn, but it's love. Like, but it's always been more love than hate, though. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why I kept it pushing though.
Okay. Well, we thank you for coming to sit down and
sure.
chop it up with us, getting all this shit out and getting everything together. You can check us out at www.bigfactspod.com. Salute.